Interesting 2 cards pop out with this person to begin with here. It looks like someone's going through some stuff right now. Or they're facing their fears. They're just faced with a lot right now, and they're trying to figure out if they have what it takes to get to the end here. The 10, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. What is your person thinking? Fire signs, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Divine Feminine, leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, healer to others. They definitely look at you in this sort of fashion. You stand out to them in this way. You're strong through your femininity, right? And that's like a force you can't really get through very easily. You have a lot of intuition. It's very high priestess energy. You also have a huge heart because you truly do feel things on a deep level, and you don't want anyone else to feel in a certain way. Guarded and earth signs now, so we have fire and earth coming out together, and guarded. You both might be guarded, which is not really an easy way to get to know one another. One person might be more guarded than the other. If it's you, you're putting out too much of a fence to get through. You got to give them a chance to walk through and kind of at least talk to you. Open up a little bit. If it's them, they're too guarded to come and approach you. So, it's kind of like this, picture right here of the man with the huge snake, facing your fears of like, will I go after what I want? Can I stand up to this big, fearful thing? That's what courage is. It's not about being scared, it's about facing your fears. Visits. So they will be trying a little knock on your door somehow, like they'll text you, call you, send you a message. If they live close to you, they might try to bump into you. If not, they're gonna just kind of slide into your DMs. They're gonna get into your messaging system somehow, and just start sending you a message. It's not going to be expected from this person when they do it, right? You might have given up on this person. Pregnancy, interesting. Conceiving, mother figure. So we have divine feminine and pregnancy. If you do get together with this person, there's a strong chance of becoming pregnant. Just saying, if you're within those realms of reality right now, be wary of that. If you don't want to be pregnant, you know what you're gonna do. Just use protection in some sort of way, or just be responsible. That's the best sort of protection you could do. But this person is kind of enthralled in your femininity, so of course they're going to be enthralled in all of your femininity. I'll just keep it like that. Imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Doesn't that hold us back a lot? And just doing things sometimes, if you don't feel like you have enough confidence in order to do something, you just completely quit on it because you're not 100% confident, because you're not 100% perfect in your way of thinking. That can it can hold you back from a lot of opportunity just because you're trying to be too perfect. So just remember to embrace one another. You would want them to embrace you. You have to embrace yourself too. Voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. So don't rush with this person. You don't have to rush if it's the right match. There's no need to speed things up. Enjoy every little step of the way, because you don't really go backwards in time, right? You can recall things, but live in the moment and enjoy it every single time, every single moment. Even if it's before your relationship begins, there's a lot of romance in the time before two people meet or they match up together. You know, there's a little bit of a dance between that, and there's wonder and mystery, right? There's wanting and yearning and all these things. So don't rush into things just to fill a void that you might have in yourself. That's not a way to meet a relationship anyway. Remember to fill your own voids, you know, emotionally. So when you do meet someone else, it's just a really nice surprise. Trust. You gotta, you know, figure out who you can trust, who you cannot. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So just tread lightly, you know, go slow, tread lightly. Trust takes time. You can't force someone to trust you, you know, without truly trusting you. It takes time, it takes experience. It takes a few experiences to trust somebody and trust what they're going to do next. Twin flame. You definitely feel a magnetic pull to each other. This might be your twin flame. You might be very similar to one another. Twin flames are attracted to one another without even trying. You know, they're just going to bump into each other where they're supposed to be, where they are more naturally, right? So if you're just going about your own business naturally and you're living your life the way you would naturally want to, you're going to bump into someone who's very similar to you, who likes the same things. And when you meet someone that's almost like a spitting image of you, you just get this feeling of nostalgia together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So this person definitely feels like you are a really good match for them. They definitely feel a very twin flame vibe. They are guarded, you know, with their heart and who they can trust, and rightfully so. Like I said, trust takes time to develop. You can't just jump into trust. And it's not about trusting the person morally even. It's just about trusting their actions. That's what, you know, trust truly is in this situation, I trust that this person would behave in this way. And if they exhibit that over and over again, they build trust with you because you can trust in them, knowing that that person, whether you like them or not, whether they're annoying or they're not, you know, whatever it is, whether they like you or not, you can still trust them to do this at this time, right? So being able to rely on someone in a romantic relationship, you know, with trust, I feel like it would take a few months at least, but depending on your situation, depending on what you two go through together, depends on how fast you can build trust together. But this person is definitely guarded. You have to embrace both of your imperfections with one another. This is fire and earth energy. There could be a pregnancy here, but it looks like this person is looking at you in a way of like a divine feminine, you know, feeling you're a divine feminine, they're a divine masculine, you know, and when you two come together, it's like a puzzle piece that fits very nicely together. Accept your treasures with open wings and a grateful heart. Remember, love doesn't come around very often, so if you do encounter some sort of new fling, new feeling of joy and warmth, you feel this golden energy inside because it's a brand new love. It's like spring, the first day of real spring when it's warm and balmy outside, and you can wear a t-shirt and it's nice, like a nice bath, kind of feeling. You gotta just remember to be grateful of who's in front of you and who's helping you see such beautiful energy, because even if they're imperfect, you still might want to be together, and you can find the joy in the monotony of life together. So that forward motion, helping each other kind of just go forward in life. You might help this person as a divine feminine, patch up their trust issues, their guardedness. And in return, this person will definitely show you a sort of consistency that you are looking for as well. So it's passionate, but it's also very stable, this energy that's coming in. So whoever's on your mind, this person definitely kind of wants to nudge you, right? There's a visit here. So let's just see if there's anything else about this visit. Actually, I'm not going to do this deck. I'm going to do this one. King of Pentacles, security, and resilience. He's fighting through something, and he's fighting through his own, like I said, with the beginning card here, like fighting the beast, fighting their fears, right? They're gonna do it. It's just difficult, okay? It's gonna be a difficult interaction, but again, this person just wants to be loved like everyone else. We're all imperfect. They want to be together with someone. If you can help them, heal their heart and their whatever issues they're dealing with, trust. Maybe we'll take your time, go into it with consciousness. Be deliberate with your actions with one another, and really kind of like juice every step of the way of your relationship. It will work out very nicely, I think, for both of you. In time, I feel like this is going to come together really nicely. With the Empress and the Five of Swords, I think this person is definitely afraid of being cut. They've definitely been hurt in the past by a female, a very strong female. Or if it wasn't hurt, hurt could be deceived as well, right? So they were deceived by someone, which basically is showing you the trust issues here. And they just don't want to invest in the wrong person. So if you can show this person that you are a good, a good partner, I think they'll kind of let down their guard a little bit and know that you're not the ex. You're not going to turn out the same way.